In this video, I'm going to show you what property investing really looks like. I'll show you the good, £9,055, the bad, oh, now what, and even the ugly stuff. What is that? So everyone says you should invest in property, and I'm going to break down to you the real figures of what it actually looks like. I'm going to show you everything, and pay attention to that envelope in the window. That's going to have a key role in this video. So, should you invest in property or not? We're about to find out. Anyway, let's go and take a look inside. Let me show you around, and then we'll run through some figures. First, let's do a quick tour of this property. So, this is the mid-terrace. As you walk in, we have one room on the left. We've got a lovely little area here, which is all clear, as you can see. Kitchen. And one thing that's quite annoying about some of these properties is that they have the bathroom at the back here. No idea why you would do that, but yeah, it's at the back. So let's carry on upstairs. Another room. This is the biggest room. You can see, room number 2. This is room number 3. And we have room number 4. And this is the garden. Bit weird if you ask me, but what do you think? Let me know. Cool, not cool, weird, not weird? Sometimes you need to take a break, have some coffee, and look over the numbers that you've written down on the back of an envelope. I mean, are you really a property investor if you've not done your calculations on the back of an envelope? Let me break down the exact numbers of this property. How much? Every month. Wow, that I did not expect. First, I'm going to show you all the income, so all the money that this property generates, and then I'm going to break down all the expenses and leave you with a net figure. And then you can see for yourself whether it's a good investment or a bad investment. And when it's all said and done, you can have a nice, peaceful, relaxing bath. So let's run you through some numbers on my very professional back of an envelope calculations. The purchase price of this property was £320,000, and it is a 3-bedroom mid-terraced house, literally within a 7-minute walk to the town centre. That is the town centre just over there, literally a 7-minute walk. And it was originally a normal residential home. However, we converted it into a HMO of 4 rooms. And I'm going to break down the rent collected for each and every one of those rooms. And later in the video, you will see whether this was a good investment or a bad investment. Wait and see for yourself. So first, let's start off with the income that this particular property produces. Remember, we took it from a family home and divided it into 4 rooms to make a 4-bedroom HMO. So let's start with room number 1, which is the room I'm currently in right now. This room generates £550 per calendar month. Now that's including the bills. Room 2, that generates £625, again including the bills. Room 3, that generates £525 per calendar month, including bills. And room 4, which is the room in the loft, generates £625 per calendar month. When we add all of the room rents up together, we get a gross figure of £2,325 per calendar month, which sounds okay. Over the year, over the course of 12 months, that is £27,000, £900, which these are the figures that you hear people quoting when they speak of property investing. They always quote with the revenue that the property generates, but wait till you hear about the expenses. Only 30 days. Well, there's a pleasant surprise, because this is the stuff that many people don't like to mention. Because as I always say, it's not what you make, it's what you keep that counts. If you generate 30 grand a year, but you only keep 5 grand a year, you're basically making 5 grand a year, not 30. So let's go over these expenses, and then you can let me know in the comments whether this is a good investment or a bad investment? Would you be happy with your money in this property generating the percentage returns that I'm about to show you? Now let's start off with the highest expense, which of course is the mortgage. Now this is an interest-only mortgage, and at the time, yes, there were some good rates available. So this comes in at £821 per calendar month. Now remember, this is a 75% loan to value property, meaning we put down 25% deposit of the original £320,000 purchase price, meaning we put down £80,000 to purchase this property. And the mortgage on that is $821. Now, let's go to the gas and electric. £350 a month at peak. Okay, so that's during the winter months where everybody's got the heating on, everyone's got their laptops and TVs and other devices plugged in. This is producing around £350 per month. Then we come to water. That's about £311 per year, which is just over £25 per month. Then we've got the internet and the Wi-Fi. £38.40 for the Wi-Fi. Council tax. Now this is £1,650 over the course of the year, but they usually take it over 10 months. So if you split that over 12 months, that equals £137.50. Are you following these figures so far? Next, that's not all. We've got the cleaners. Because this is a HMO, we have to send the cleaners in, and we pay them £65 per month to clean the communal areas. So things like the kitchen, the bathroom, shower, and the little communal area with the dining table and chairs. Next, if you want a gardener, you've got to maintain that too. That's approximately £40 a month. Then general maintenance, wear and tear, things go wrong, you have to fix things, approximately £50 to £70 per month. You can see how things are quickly adding up here. Next, we've got the TV license. You've got to pay that. That's £150 over the course of the year, give or take. So that's about £12.50 per month for the TV license. Insurance, you've got to have insurance. That's £30 a month. So if we just do a quick running total so far of all the expenses on a monthly basis, and the running total so far is £1,570.40. But that's not all, because you have to take into consideration void periods and other bits and bobs that go wrong or that you may have to fix. Now let me talk to you about void periods. If you take the 4 rooms together and you add all of the days over the calendar year which they can be rented, which is 365, you get 1,460 days. Now, luckily, because of the location of this property, we've only had a roughly 30 days void period over the whole of the 4 rooms over the last year. So that's considered very, very, very good. But imagine if your void period was more than that. Every day that goes by that someone is not living in these rooms, it's costing you money because you still got to pay the mortgage. The banks and the lenders want their money regardless of somebody living here or not. So what is the actual profit that we're left with after all those expenses, but not including void periods? Well, it's just £754.60. So imagine this, you invest £80,000 and you get back each month £754.60. But remember, this is an interest-only mortgage, so the loan will remain what it is until you either repay it or you switch to a repayment mortgage. So remember, yes, it might be good and positive cash flow, however, the loan still stands. And if the property market goes up, yes, your asset has gone up in value. But if the property market goes down, naturally, your asset has lost value. But guess what? The loan still stands. Doesn't matter if the market goes up, downs, or sideways, you still got to pay that money. And this can be the tricky part when it comes to investing in property through these interest-only mortgages. Oh, and I almost forgot one more thing. I haven't included the cost of furnishing the entire house. Yes, each bedroom came with bed, chest of drawers, wardrobe, and all the necessities for the tenants to move in, and that cost isn't included in these figures. So we come out at £754 a month in so-called net profit, but you'll see why it's not quite net profit just yet. Oh, and wait until I tell you about the hidden expense, which ruined the net profits from this property. So we come out at £754.60 profit, so-called profit per month. How do you now work out your cash on cash return? Now remember, we didn't do a massive renovation with this, we didn't refinance, we didn't do any of that stuff. We just invested 80 grand into this property. So what is that rate of return producing us? Well, you take £754.60 times it by 12. That gives you your yearly profit, and then you divide that by the £80,000 which we originally put in, which gives us 11% return on our £80,000 initially invested. What do you think? Is that a good return? Let me know. Are you getting more or are you getting less? Let me tell you about the hidden expense that we incurred, which wiped everything out. You see, this property had a very poor layout. With the bathroom being at the back, there was lots of condensation, mold, and damp. So we had to fit a brand new bathroom in to avoid any of those issues. As well as that, we had to put a brand new boiler in, and we should have really updated the kitchen, but there just wasn't any money in the budget for that. So we still spent £8,000 to £10,000 on bringing all of that up to standard for the tenants to live in, which basically wipes out a whole year of profit or return on our investment. So do you think that's a good investment? You invest £80,000, you so-called get 11%, but then maybe a year or two in, your whole entire profit is wiped out. I don't know about you, I think there's better places I could put my money to get a better return. And I'll show you what that is in another video. But for now, those are the figures, and that is the exact breakdown of what it's like to invest in property. And what I always say is, look, property is a wealthy person's game. If you have 10, 20,000 to invest, my honest opinion is that I would be investing that money into my skills, into my knowledge, so that I can get my personal income up to £10,000 and above every single month, because the greatest investment you can make is in yourself. Oh wait, there is more. You see, that 11% return on our 80 grand isn't actually accurate because we haven't included the stamp duty. Now, the stamp duty to buy this property was £15,000 roughly. So if we add that on, that's £95,000 we've invested. And then we've got other legal solicitor fees and other bits and bobs, which is roughly £1,800, but let's call it £2,000. So in total, we have invested £97,000 into this property to produce a cash flow of £754 a month. Now let's work out the real return on our investment. So we take £754 times 12, which gives us £9,055 for the year. And then we divide that number by £97,000. And now we have a new, more accurate return of 9% on our £97,000 investment, which in this current climate would mean you're actually losing money because inflation is eating away your money at a rate of over 10%. Now that's officially. Imagine what it actually really is. Now, I don't know about you, but I don't think that's a very good deal. You put 100 grand along with your time, your blood, sweat and tears into a property and you're still losing money. Because you see, many people forget about the cost of inflation. That is the hidden tax that the government don't want you to understand. So although you're generating 9% on your £97,000 investment, you're still losing money because inflation is well over 10%. Maybe it's time to rethink where you invest your money. What do you think? Where is the best place to put your money right now to keep it safe? let me know. So there you have it. Those are the figures of investing in a property. Let me know what you think. Are they good figures, bad figures? I probably missed out some stuff as well, so let me know if I missed anything out. But I just wanted to give you an idea of the true figures of what it's like investing in property, and in particular the HMO model. Stay tuned. I'm going to show you some more of our properties and break down the figures of those, and let me know if you think these are a good investment. Should we keep it? Should we sell it? Given what's going on in the world right now, let me know. I'll be interested to hear your thoughts. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.